All right, today I have some more toys from my favorite toy company, Fisher-Price. Kind of random, kind of things that, I wanted these Barney figures so long and so much. They were Walmart exclusives for the longest time. And I was over here in Canada saying, when is my Walmart going to get them? Walmart, as far as I know, in Canada still does not have these, but they did become available on Amazon. And I specifically wanted these 3 sharing with friends packs because they have all of the characters. There's a treehouse, there's a bus with selected figures on it. Those things are on clearance now at Walmart in Canada, and we just got them. It took so long to get the Barney stuff, and then, I don't know, sometimes these toys go as fast as they have. Fisher-Price doesn't make little figures very often for, like, that aren't Imaginext and stuff. And I do have some more Imaginext stuff. I've got some Jurassic World. I kind of want to do that in a whole Jurassic World video. I don't know what other Jurassic World sets I will get. There's one set that I'm missing to complete a full collection, so I'm kind of waiting to get that to show you that complete collection. Excuse me. And then I'm so excited about these Fisher-Price Little People sets, which I've never seen before. So, oh no, are we still recording? Is everything okay? It was such a mess. So these ones were available at the Dollarama in Canada, and I don't even know what these are. There are a couple other figure sets that I know about that I've only seen on international websites where it's a 2-pack. Like I can't even remember what they are, but I was hoping something like that would show up. These, when I bought them, I probably would have kept these on card, but I smashed up the corners, and I don't know, maybe I'll buy them again, but today I'm going to open them. I'd have to say, out of the 3 packs, the schoolboy is, I don't know what gender this kid is, but that's my favorite one, I guess. I've had bowls and camping stuff before, but it'll still be fun to open up all of those. That's what's happening. Did I say maybe I'll buy another double set? I don't know where these guys go. I also have a couple storage boxes to stick my new favorite toys in. All right, let's start with these Barney ones, because I waited so long to get these, and then after I got them, it took me forever till now to open them, because I've had them for quite a while. They're kind of expensive on Amazon. I think they even went on sale, so I could have even waited and got them for $1 or $2 cheaper. And then how am I going to open them? How am I going to protect them? What is there propaganda inside? I don't know. I'm just going to open them like this. Sharing with friends. I have to admit, I am not very good at sharing. I like my stuff and it's mine, and I don't want anybody else to touch it or have it. Now, sometimes I like to share because I know that it's like something that somebody really wants, and then that makes me want to share it more. So in that instance, but if it's mine and I love it, sharing it is not something I like to do. But sometimes I like to share, like I like to share my toy collection with you. That part of sharing I enjoy. So I'm trying to show you the cross-selling back. More Friends to Collect, sold separately and subject to availability, was not available in Canada. And this is all American packaging, so this is not something we see. It seems like these still aren't supposed to be in the Canadian market, so I'm very grateful that I was able to snag these, even though they were way too much money. But here we are, and they're cute. So I think I'll cut everybody out, and I'll try to keep what they're sharing together, opposed to, I don't know any of these characters, but Fisher-Price was so happy to get the Barney license, or Mattel was so happy to get the Barney license, but I see the cartoons showing up on my YouTube feed. I don't know, I haven't watched it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what company made Barney toys before. I don't think it was Mattel. These little figures, this is my jam though. This 2-inch, 3-inch scale figure. These are my favorite toys to collect, besides Masters of the Universe. Okay, so these guys, I guess I will open up one packet. I don't know, do they have names? It doesn't say here. It says friends and sharing. It probably says it on somewhere. I always miss these things. What's the date that it says on this first doll? It says 2024. So I guess it didn't take us too long. So we got this kid with a hat on, and she, I believe, I don't know, it's adorable. Legs move together like in Imaginext figures. Arms move separately, but there's no outward joint. Head twists around and around. This dino, who I don't know if this is a new character for Barney, its legs move separately. Cool. It is a triceratops? Look, I think it's a Stegosaurus. I think it's a triceratops. Not very prominent. Triceratops means for the 3 prongs on the head, but very kind of flattened out, if I'm right, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, and they're sharing a trophy, which is something that has happened in recent years. That Generation X, Gen X, me, we are not, we don't really believe in that. I'm speaking generally here, but when everybody wins, it kind of takes the fun out of winning, and kind of we need a little bit of competition. I know that it causes a lot of stress, but I mean, we're a little woke with our, I don't know, I guess it's open for the debate if sharing is, sharing is a good thing. Sharing is always a good thing. That's good. But I don't know about ranking, and I don't know. We know that some people win at some things and some people win at other things. And that's just how you have to learn. That's how the world is. But it evens out in the end. I mean, you just got to find your thing. And sometimes, like me and YouTube, sometimes you just do it. Like I'm a YouTube failure, as you can see by the numbers of people who watch my videos and the length of time that I've been doing it. But I do it because I want to do it. Okay, so these people, these guys are sharing art supplies. They definitely have names. I don't know who. I'm thinking that these two are girls and Barney's a boy, but do we even know what sex Barney is? Their tails are similar. Someone's got a bigger back seat than this one. This one also has I don't know, if you know what kind of dinosaur this dinosaur is, you let me know in the comments below. And then we have this little girl with a bow and a pink tail and glasses. Really nerdy. Her legs move together. This one's legs move separately. Dinosaurs' legs move separately. Kids' legs move together. It's just how it is. Oh, I love this. One sock up, one sock down. That's adorable. She's a little bit of a Poindexter with her glasses and her bow and her uneven socks. Kind of adorable. Very, very cute. Kind of like Imaginext, but a little different. And I am loving them. Super cute kids. All right, and super cute dinosaurs. The back of this is hollow. The bottom of this is kind of hollow. Trophy. Sharing art supplies. Let me think. I'm good at sharing first place. That I'm okay with that. Like I said, some people are, better at some things than others, and you just accept that that's good. Art supplies. I think for art supplies, I'm good. It would depend on how. I probably have pairs of scissors that I wouldn't want anybody else to use. I probably have, there's some things that I wouldn't want other people to use. I like my art supplies, but I'm probably more apt to share with that. I really like how the paintbrush also works as a handle on one side. And I like how everything has a double handle, so we can do tug-of-wars and fight, but we can also share it and decide to share the art supplies. All right. I wonder if there's any cool propaganda hidden inside. It's very strange packaging. I probably won't finish that off today. And then lastly, I like how I say Barney for last. We have Barney. I don't know much about Barney. I think Barney was well after my... Well, I do know. I can't say I don't know much about Barney. I do know about Barney. I definitely wasn't a kid when Barney was a thing. But there is Barney's definitely the biggest, purplest dinosaur with an extra piece of articulation in the tail and the legs moving separately and the head moving all around like everybody. But oh my goodness, Barney. This is Barney. I don't know if Barney's going to fit in a box. This might ruin my whole toy categories. I like how the head is slightly tilted, but there is a purple dinosaur with green spots. Insane. I don't know. And then we have the cutest kid of all with his super 80s 90s hair, which is so cool. Look at that. Look at that fro is perfectly sculpted. His arms move very strangely. They go out to the side, but they still twist. So he's always like reaching for a hug. And then that t-shirt is incredibly cute, where the bear is poking his eyes up. Look at this kid. Adorable. His legs move together too. Very strange. I thought because he's got a pretty full diaper, that I thought that his feet might separately move, but they do not. But his head does go back and forth. His head seems to have limited articulation, though. It's hitting on his sides of his shirt, but it's enough. And he is stinking cute. They remind me a lot of like New York Sesame Street kids. They're so eclectic and very character and very unique. They definitely have personalities and characters. Okay, and then Barney or Andy or whatever this dinosaur's name is sharing a pretzel, which is kind of also adorable, like so. So maybe this fits too well in the hand, where they also stay flat. That's pretty. They must have planned it that way, or I'm lucky how I just managed to stick it in their hands. But I think that's the reason why this guy's arms are shaped the way that he does. Unless he's a hugger. I'm a hugger. This is a really cute set. I don't think Barney is fitting into any of my cases. Let me grab my preferred smaller case and see for my collection what I like to do. Barney is far too large to fit into my collector cases. I don't know what we're going to do. I think he is too large to even fit into the bigger one. This one, I like. It's more streamlined. I love putting these on my shelf like books and pulling out the books. I get them from the dollar store in Canada. This one, he might fit. It might happen. I might have to play around with it. Put his arms up. Put him in. I think I could squish him in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I really like putting my collector toys in there, but I don't think I'm gonna have to resort to a bin like this, I think. All right. Okay, let's clear this out. Let's take a look at these. Are so cute. Okay, love it. Such a departure from Fisher Price toys that we've gotten in a while. trolls. Mattel made some trolls, which I have planned to open. They made Imaginext trolls by Fisher Price, and then they made some other trolls that are exactly the same scale. It's very strange that they made two different styles, but I will be looking at that. But let's just crack these open and see if I have to buy a double set of these. I have never seen these before. I was just in the dollar store, and there they were, and I was like, oh wow, those are so cool. So let me open these. And they'll just have to go on this random bin of Mattel toys that I don't know what to do with, that I can't put away. Like, I don't want to put this away, so I just keep this bin out all the time. This Hot Wheels skate camera, which I love, that came with all of these really cool accessories. And then I have the toohunky 2H action figure. So he always has to be out in case I need to take a picture or something. And then we got these two guys. This guy is an extra one. Thank you, Evelyn, for sending me this one. So it's just a double that I have that I can play with, that's not in its package. So he's just floating around, and he is my favorite little people from the full, I would say he's my favorite little person from all of the full collection of open-faced packages that look like this. Again, she looks like a New York mom. Love her. All right, and then there's this guy who is a paint defect that I did in my last video where I opened him, and he wasn't painted properly in the factory, so he's like a collector piece. I guess I'll put them on. I have these Imaginext cylinders that came with. Look at me. I don't know what to do with these, but these are such beautiful packaging. They came with DC figures that were color reveal, or they were color change. And so I guess you could put hot or cold water in here, but they look like alien canisters, but in Fisher. I don't know what to do with them. I just love them, and love looking at them. So I think these guys are all going to go in here for now. I guess we can put Barney. I guess we can clean up the desk. For Barney, you might have to go into a hypothermic something chamber. We have to preserve him. Like, I should have opened him with Jurassic World, because I don't know. We might have to bring Barney out again. The one thing did I mention the treehouse? I love a treehouse playset. I might have to get that if I ever find it on clearance. Another thing that they put out is the record player. Remember last year, I don't know if you remember this, last year Fisher Price put out a new record player that I reviewed, and then Mattel claimed all of the songs from my video and ruined the video. Not all of the songs, just some of the songs. But they have re-released that record player in colors that aren't as nice, but they added a Christmas record. I'm pretty sure that the Christmas record will not play on the new record player. I don't think that they have it in, but it would definitely worth a shot, and I kind of want it, and I don't know how well that record player did, but I still love it, and I don't play it. Mine had a kind of a glitch. I did get another one and I wanted to test if it had a glitch, but maybe I'll have to compare. I'll have to get the new one if it goes on sale, and then compare it to the older one. The backgrounds and the art is always so cute. So we've got camping, we've got school, and we've got a bakery. Bakery. Is that a bakery? Yes, it's a bakery. Interesting, because she's not eating baked goods. She's eating. That's really weird. Is that like, what would you say that was? Eggs on ice cream, or it's eggs on porridge? Like, what? That's weird. I mean, it could be she's a little Asian girl. They do like to crack raw eggs on some special. but it does not look like. Is it ice cream? Is that not an egg with chocolate sprinkles on it? What do you think that is? What in the world is that? Pink. It's from the paint. Maybe it's a. I can't. I don't know. Please, down in the comments below, what in the world do you think that is? Ice cream, raw eggs on ice cream with chocolate chips? Like what? It's got to be bakery, and it doesn't look like an Asian bakery. Look at the other stuff. It's all traditional cakes and pies and muffins and pastries. I was thinking that it could be like a lemon Danish, like that. But then that looks too much like two fried eggs together. Fried eggs on top of ice cream or porridge with chocolate chips sprinkled on top. And then the two holes in the bottom, sometimes they're showing colors behind, and then it makes me think that there's other things, but it really is, those chocolate chips are just all right, I've spent too much time on that. It also comes with a spoon. So I've got these spoons and bowls before. They are way out of scale. They're kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why they do that. But yes, I've gotten bowls and spoons like this before. It doesn't really make sense, but I have to say this is kind of fun. It's fun to pretend to eat, and it's fun to pretend to feed babies for some reason. I think that's why Baby Alive is such a popular toy brand, because I could do this for hours, and it's just going through the motions. You scrape it off the face, and feed it to the baby. Do you know about the scraping the food off the face and feeding it to the baby thing? Some people are quite averted to that. She's adorable. She's definitely adorable. She's got a cupcake on her apron, and she's got a belt across her apron. And her pants are painted all the way around. Her shoes, it says Little People on her shoe. Adorable. Was that really the first one we opened? Oh my gosh. I take so long. Alright, my favorite one from this collection is this guy. I'm gonna say it's a guy. It doesn't have to be. I've got one like this. Let's see if I can pull that up. I just got a double. It seems like I didn't know. I can't pull it off the wall. You're gonna have to watch my last video where I bought. It's so funny. I guess I put that away. Yeah, I don't have it up on my. Oh no, I do. Hold on. Oh no. I was wrong. I don't, but I'll show you this guy. Look, it's that guy again, but he's got a different outfit on. So cute. So I did get a 2-pack of another painting kit, which that's so close, but she's buried under. Should I grab it? Yes, I'm gonna do it. Oh no. I'm messing everything up. I should show you. So here's the first time. Oh, and is it dusty? Let me wipe it off on the carpet. We need to do some dust. But look, it's another kid with paint in its hands. So kind of cute. So I got a reissue with her, and instead of her coming with the art teacher, she came with a puppy, and I don't understand. And it was again at the dollar store, and it was like this special pack that was in one of these smaller boxes, which bothers me for I can keep my collection consistent. Nonetheless, these kids are very, very similar, and I kind of want them to play together. Maybe I will open up that other set so that the two painter kids can paint together. Those overalls are done so well. I love a one-shoulder overall. I mean, he's painted really, really well. I mean, he's got paint splatter all over him. He kind of looks like Slate because he's got the paint on his face, and he's an artist, and they went to the trouble of putting the different colors. And just the overalls and the texture is even, yeah, it's not just painted on one overall strap. It's the overall, look, the straps hanging down the back. It's this detail. It's the shape of these. It's how cute they are. It's the colors. This might be my new favorite character. No, I still like that other guy. He's so stinking cute. Where is he? No, we can't show him. This video is not about him. It's about this guy. Cute, cute, cute. He could be Puerto Rican. He could be Middle Eastern. He's got a nice dark skin complexion. He looks really, really cute. Again, he's got little people tattooed on his shoe. I guess not tattooed on his shoe, but printed. I don't think Fisher-Price, guys, if you're watching, you haven't made me a toohunky figure. We don't have one. I guess I got a new look, so there's not a little person that's me. So we need some pale guy. I guess you could. I think I'm keeping this hairdo for a while, and I guess I've just started not shaving my beard again. I think this G.I. Joe look. I think that's the look that I want to go for. You could use one of the. I know that there's flexing bodies. I'm just giving you ideas here. I really would like a. Now that I don't collect as Imagine-X. I don't collect Imagine-X as much because they don't make as many Imagine-X sets anymore. They don't make the in-house generic sets like they do with the Little People. I've kind of moved on to Little People as my favorite Fisher-Price collections. Oh, I didn't even finish showing you his accessories. So he comes with an easel. This is a little interesting tab. I guess that's for multi-purposes for different sets. I think that they use these things a lot for maybe mail, to put in the back of a truck or to put into a post office. Oh, look at this though. It's not really a painting unless this is like art imitating life, imitating art. And this kid is a really good painter. But I guess you can also use it as a on-the-floor platform. But it doesn't really work as the painting on the easel, which is what I assumed is what they were doing, even though it doesn't stay. There's no way for it to stay, but I mean it balances if you're on a flat surface. It would balance on here. But unless this is a painting of painting supplies, like it's a still life, art imitating life, imitating art, imitating life, that could be very well what's happening. We got almost the primary colors there. We got the primary colors here, but up here we got green instead of blue. Green can sometimes be a primary color, though, when we're talking about science and light. We're not getting into that right now. Oh, look. This tab, and they've got this. They got these tabs. What are those about? I don't know. I don't know what these built-in. Is there a reason that this notch and this, do they fit together? Do they do something? No, very interesting. It would be like where the chain, because these things usually have to the chain. Anyway, this is an amazing easel, and I love it. And I like the artwork that's on it. See, they have that on here. And then I like this playmat, which I think this is supposed to be more of a tabletop than a piece of art. But it's cool that it functions for both purposes. All right, lastly, we've got this little redheaded snippet with freckles, and she's got, I think she might be, this is really cool, because she looks like a light-skinned African-American girl, which I really like. She's got the dreads, braids, twists, whatever you want to call them, and she's got the freckles and the light skin. She looks cute. So she's also culturally ambiguous, and I love that about Little People. So awesome. Again, the print details on this collection is kind of incredible. It looks like she's got a she's carrying her water around, her water bottle, and her shoes are painted so well. I am super impressed with these. That's the back of her. I have never seen these advertised anywhere for sale on any websites. These are such a surprise to me. I might have to get another set for in-box, considering they are at the dollar store. This I must have gotten before. If I don't have this exact one, I have similar ones. I might not have this exact fire. I definitely have this marshmallow roasting. She's all, oh, that's why she has the bottle. She has, what do we call those? I guess I'm not going to talk about the brand names. They all have a water flask, or I forget what the ones that are super popular, what they call them. I don't carry water around with me. I used to in the 90s when that first became a thing. I started drinking water all the time, but recently I intermittent water, even though it is good to sip your water throughout the day, they say. I just drink it in large quantities when I have I get way too personal in these children toy reviews, but it's just how it is. This is really cute. This can come in really handy. You could even stick this in my 1/6 scale dioramas as a fire in a fireplace. It would look really cool. And I have a lot of these roasted marshmallows. I guess I got a lot of sets, but for some reason I have a lot of roasting marshmallow sets. I think that it might be something that they like to put out. I guess the same as these bowls, they like to put that out too. So eating and making art, adorable little figures, Barney, so much cuteness. I can't handle it all. I gotta put my wall back. You might definitely want to go check out my last video where I do show the wall that's over there better, and we talk more about little people, if that's what you want. And I've got a lot more Imaginext and Fisher-Price toys to open. This was a good mashup, though, of two really awesome. I don't know how I'm gonna collect my Barney figures, though. That's upsetting that they don't fit in my storage boxes, which I'll show you some more of that. I'll show you more of my storage boxes soon. Like here's an example. Also Mattel. See my Hot Wheels skate sneakers? This is why I love these, so I can get a really good look at my collection, opposed to sticking them in a bin and you can't really see everything at once. This is why I love these, putting my toy collection in these and just basking in the beauty of my collection. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time.